Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a yawning expression and also a winking eye along with it. And so I hope that you will join us, and we're going to have fun creating this little guy here, and I'll show you an example of that here in the camera. And hopefully you'll be able to follow us along sometime. And this is just a 1 by 1, but we're going to use today a 1.5 by 1.5 by 12 and practice stick. And so we're going to get started into this guy here. And hopefully we can create something similar to this guy. So again, we're using our basic swooping cuts to get our facial planes started here and our nose. Again, make sure your tools are ready to go, buffed and ready to go. All right, we're going to come in here, put our eye planes in. And again, everything has a center, and so we're going, just to show you again, we'll put a line right here down the bridge of the nose, and we're wanting to take the tip of our knife, and we're going to come to this outer edge of the eye to create this more flatter nose plane, and then we're going to go straight up toward the inner part of the eye on this side, and that gives us a good plane there on our piece. Then come right down here, right below, and we're creating the tip of the nose. Good cutting piece of wood today. All right, so now we're going to take our U-gouge, and we're going to come in about halfway down the bridge of the nose and go straight in toward the eye area. And this is going to create the bridge of the nose, and also give us an opportunity here to create the eyes here in just a little bit. So when we get that done, we're going to come out here on the outer edge where the U-gouge started, and we're going to take this part out, and that's going to help us create the eye plane in the lower eyelid area. Turn my wood. I'm going to come this way also. All right. Come in and get this cleaned up. Still has some rouge on my knife. Get rid of that. All right, we're cleaning things up a little bit here. All right, so now we're going to come in. Now we're doing this expression, and we're not putting a mustache on, and we're going to give him the yawning look. And so we're going to come in here and widen this out just a little bit. All right, now on our piece, one side we're going to put a long smile line, and the other will be short. Because if you'll watch in the mirror, and if you ever do this, you'll notice the same expression when you do that. Your one side will be shorter than the other. So we'll create our two smile lines. And again, got to get our 3 planes for our dental mound. And come in again. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. So now we're going to come in again. We're going to put the crook of the nose in. And I'm going to take off the tip of the nose. All right, so now we're going to create, again, we're exaggerating the features on this carving. And we're really going to get a mouth open here. Then we're going to take a V tool, whatever size works best for you on whatever size of wood that you're working with, and we're going to outline that top lip that we have really exaggerated. Like that there. Okay. All right. And now we're going to take our knife and we're going to make our stop cut right there across that V line that we put in with the V tool. Cleaning that up again, the side that bothers me. So, all right, now I'm going to come in and relieve this just a little bit. Start getting that depth that we're going to create there. Now you'll notice here on this finished one that we're going to put in the bottom lip, and we're going to use a U-gouge for that. And I'll tell you what, let's use a soft V. Well, first of all, I need to come down a little ways and round off this here. And so I'll pencil this in a little bit here for you. So this is kind of the area that we're going to go for. Okay, so all that's got to come out of there. So this is going to take a little bit of time. And so use the biggest tool you've got handy to do that with. And I may have to go over there and get me another tool. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see how we get along. So we're going to come in here and really remove a lot of this out. Now I'm going to take this gouge here and I'm going to go in and deepen this. Now you can put teeth in the bottom if you want, or you can make them toothless, whatever you like. Again, I'm going to come in and relieve all that out. Okay, so right about here would be, because when he's stretching his mouth out, and there's not going to be a whole lot of thickness there in his lower lip and mouth area. That. Okay, now I'm going to come in. I'm going to use a smaller, get more depth in there. Then we're going to come in and put in, an inside cut of the inner part of the mouth. And let's try something here. This could be part of the tongue, or whatever. All right, so now we're going to come up here and give the mouth a break a little bit, create the forehead, the brow area by pushing away and creating that heavy brow that men have, that we have. And then we're going to take our 3/16 soft V and create that separation between the brows. Okay. All right. Now you don't have to go as deep as I did there, but if you're trying this for the first time, go for it. See how you get along. And so we're going to take now number 3 and tighten things up here along the side. There we go. All right, now we're going to get rid of the sharp edges off the face. And then I'm going to come in here with a longer blade and remove some of this off the side here. And around the bottom of the lip. Cleaning up the bandsaw marks off of the piece here. Check our piece here that we did earlier. So let's we're going to put more defined work inside there. I'm using this 1/16 and creating more depth in the mouth there along the inner part of the mouth there. And so now we're going to think about our eyes. And so we're going to have one eye winking and one eye open. And so I'm thinking that we're going to put a winking eye over here and an open eye over here and have the eye looking up. And so we're going to come in with our number 3 U-gouge, create that soft arrow there, okay? Turning it, creating the inside cut next to the nose, next to the tear duct, and creating the depth there. Because what we're doing is we're creating the mound for the eyelid, not the actual eyeball. The eyeball would be behind it. So now we're connecting those 2 arrows that we carved in at the end of the eyes. Okay. Then we're going to take a V-tool, like a 1/16 if we can, and deepen and bring out that mound with more cleaner cut look. That makes any sense there. So deepen that where that mound will stand out even further. And we're just cleaning up that area too. All right. Okay. And our wood kind of tore there, so we're going to kind of clean that up a little bit in there. All right, let's take our pencil now, and we're going to create the split of the upper lid and the lower lid. And again, look at it before you cut. See, well, we need to go, you might need to make an adjustment or whatever to that pencil line. All right, so you can do it 2 ways. You can do it with a V-tool or with a sharp knife, and I prefer a sharp knife myself, but you do what you like. And so again, just using the tip and watching that you only use the tip only. And don't go any deeper because we don't want to tear the wood, the fibers of it. Okay, then we're going to come in and we're going to remove from underneath the top lid that little piece, that little sliver of wood. And yeah, not bad. All right, now let's come in and do the regular eye. Okay. Now his eye is going to be kind of arched up. And so we're going to hopefully do the same thing. Taking our V-tool, outlining those 2 lines. Creating now the eyeball by making 3 cuts to each end of the eye. So again, there's 1 and 2. Pop that out. There's 1 and 2, and then the third cut is 3. We got just a little bit of a chip left in there, so revisit that and use your blower and get him out of there. All right, then we're going to take our knife tip and put it right on top of that eyeball to create a shadow there. And again, we're taking the knife blade, just barely using the tip, and getting in there and cleaning all that out. Okay. There we go. All right, so now let's downsize this dental plane some and get it to some, I know we're exaggerating things, but sometimes you get a little too much exaggeration and it don't look right. Now we'll deepen that right there, because when you stretch, that kind of goes back up in there and disappears in a way. All right. Come in, round that tongue off. Now you can put teeth down here at the bottom if you wanted to, but that might be for another story down the road, another video. Using our V tool, create the bottom eyelid. Come out here now, extend your crow's feet, your happy lines. All right. All right, let's come in here and let's make this a little bit more distinct in the nose, the crook of the nose. And we're getting pretty close to being done with this guy. So let's get rid of our pencil mark there using our eraser. And I want to make that just a little deeper there if I can. And I'm going on the upper side of that cut to try to take more off the top and not the bottom. So this way you can create more of a thicker lid by taking more off of this side. All right. Okay, so, and he's looking up that way, so make your pupil kind of go up that way. Looking, or however there. Okay, and then we're going to come in and put some exaggerating features in the face. And again, this creates shadows and things just to help out, to make it more appealing. Okay, let's put in some eyebrows. Turn our wood, just take your time through here and let the tool cut. We don't want it to break off there. All right, now let's put in our nostrils. Now when you're stretched like that, you're not going to, that mouth right there, you're not going to see that, that snot trough, we call it. So I wouldn't worry about that one. All right, come in and put the nostrils in. And then you got to put in that little, I don't know what they call it, but little line that you have in your, right down the middle of your tongue. And we're just going to take that and just go whoop, like so. Alrighty, well, man alive. Isn't he yawning big? Maybe it's time for bed. Or maybe he just got up that morning. Maybe he'd been out chasing cows all night long. Or something, you never know. Or maybe he heard a boring sermon. Maybe he's yawning in church, or who knows. But anyway. So make up your own, turn, make the mouth go the other way, take your upper lip and go this way with it, make it yawning the other way, give that expression, and look in the mirror once in a while and make all kinds of faces and get ideas. And that's how you come up with all these crazy things. You got a perfect example by looking in the mirror, make all kinds of faces, but I just do it in the privacy of your own home because people will think you're probably maybe a shy load of something. So I think we'll put in just maybe a little bit of hair right here. Just kind of break it up. There, that helped. Right up to the edge and break all that up through there. Okay, well, you can piddle, and sometimes you can piddle too much. So anyway, I hope this will be an encouragement to you and just another expression that you can do. So I hope that you will try this out and give it a shot. I know you'll like it. It'll be a good challenge, and maybe you can put some teeth in on yours, and I may try to put some teeth in on the next one. So anyway, thank you for joining us today. I've had fun being with you, and please subscribe and like and leave a comment. Happy carving.